Hey friends, it's Erica. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a layout for the April 2020 challenge, and this month is a sketch challenge, and you can see that sketch I just shared, and you can also head on over to the blog and see the sketch. So every month we have a challenge, and there is a chance to win a prize. So make sure you check out all the details on the blog and also play along with us. So I wanted to use a cut file with my layout, and I'm using the Noteworthy collection, and I'm starting out with a cut apart sheet. It's called Right Now, and I'm using the back side of it, and I'm just going to add a little bit of sprinkle using the Pinkfresh Studio watercolors, and then also some white acrylic paint. And I just added a little bit of the watercolor to an acrylic block, added some water, and just take the paintbrush and sprinkle all over the page, just so that there's a little bit of something in the background. And then I'm going to just place the cut file down, add some adhesive to it, and then start to build my layout from there. So I'm just going to go through, and I'm using the colors Sky Blue and Lavender. And it's really simple, just to use an acrylic block to add your color to. I didn't use any gesso or anything on this cardstock. The Pinkfresh Studio pattern paper is a nice quality thick paper, so it takes mediums really well. So just adding a bunch of different splatters all over the page, and then I'll go through with just some white acrylic paint and add that to the background as well. I will leave the link to all the products that I can listed down below for you guys. So if you're interested in anything that you see in the videos, you can head on over and check them out. We do have some new cut files in the shop, so make sure you head on over there and check those out as well. And then also make sure you head on over to the Pinkfresh Studio Instagram for tons of inspiration using this sketch from the design team. And then also check us out in our Facebook group. I'll make sure that I leave links to all this stuff down below so you guys can join us. So just going in with the white acrylic paint and adding some white sprinkles to the background. I like to use the white paint for my white sprinkles on my layouts. Just taking a paper towel roll and then drying that up. Here's the cut file that I'm going to be using, and it's just cut out on some white cardstock. And I'm just going to use this as something for my background as well. And then I'm just going to add adhesive just in a few spots so that it kind of lifts up from the page, just to get some height. And then I have this hexagon shape here that I cut out twice. And this is just something that I drew in Silhouette and just cut it out with these papers from the Noteworthy collection. I'm just going to layer that up. I do add some stitching to these hexagons just for some more texture and some detail to the layout. I like the strings kind of hanging out when I add the stitching as well. Just love the texture that it adds. So just adding a little bit of adhesive to this cut file just in some random spots. This cut file would be really fun to back as well with different pattern papers, but for this layout, I just left all of the spots open, and I just love the texture and interest that it adds to the background. So once I have this all down, I will adhere the hexagon to the layout and then start to build up on my layout. I have a photo of our son, Eli James, and he was just laying in the grass one day. It was a beautiful day, and he was just enjoying the weather, and he put his hands behind his head and just looked super cute, so I snapped a photo of him. I just thought it was cute. We were just in the backyard, and he just plopped down in the grass and put his hands behind his head and was just like relaxing and just taking in the sunshine and enjoying the grass. It was really cute. So I snapped a photo, and I printed it out in black and white. He had some superhero pajamas on that were like really colorful, and then the grass was really green, and the colors just didn't go with the layout, so I thought printing in black and white would be best. So I'm going to cut this cut apart sheet up and add a few layers behind my photo. And I'm sorry for my voice, it's kind of scratchy this morning, so it's the best time for me to record because everyone is still asleep in the house, and I have all the kids are home. We are doing e-learning, so everyone is home and everyone is healthy, so that's good. And I hope everyone out there is staying healthy and staying safe. So I have some layers here, and I'm just going to trim them down just a little bit. I'll get these popped up on the page as well. And I'm going to kind of position everything over to the right of that hexagon and just build all of my embellishments and stickers and things around that. So I just have these two cards here that I cut apart, and I just wanted to get some different colors in here behind the photo. So I'm just going to trim them down just a little bit. And then I will pull out some embellishments I have there on my desk. I have all of the noteworthy embellishments, the puffy stickers, the cardstock stickers. What else do we have? The puffy stickers and frames. And then I also pulled out the alpha sets. So this is the die cut pack. And I'm going to pull out some of these different pieces that I want to use on my layout. I know I want to use some of the floral bits tucked in there on the side. And there are some different circle elements that I'm going to add as well. And I'm just going to tuck those and get those built up around my page. I love tucking different florals and leaves around the photo. And then I just get these stuck down with some wet adhesive. And then I also have my tape runner there as well. When I stick these down, I usually just put some adhesive like at the tips of the stems and then kind of tuck those behind the photo. That way I can lift up the leaves and the tops of the florals a little bit just to give them a little bit of dimension and some interest. I try to roll up the leaves a little bit so they kind of stick out. And for this one, I kind of have it pushed over to the right quite a bit. So some of my embellishments kind of hang like right on the edge or just a little bit over the edge of the layout. And I'm okay with that. If I need to trim it just a little bit to stick it in a page protector, I will do that, but I think it will be fine. In my office, I have some clipboards, some 12x12 clipboards, and I like to hang my layouts up on those as well to display. So the ones that have the embellishments that I hang off are perfect to put up in my clipboards in my office. So just adding different embellishments. I love the Noteworthy collection, and I love all of the colors. I love the purple in this collection, and I don't mind using more, like the girly colors on my boy layouts. I don't mind it at all. I think it's fine. There's lots of blue in this and green and yellow, so little pops of purple on a boy layout I think are just fine. So here's a little puffy floral I'm going to stick in here. And I think I actually end up moving it to the other side. So I go back and forth adding different embellishments to the layout, trying to find some things that will work. I have this puffy frame here with this cute detail on the edge. I'm just going to cut it in half so that I can use it at the top and at the bottom. And I love that little punch of yellow. It kind of ties in that floral that I have there on the right. So I get that stuck down. And I love the way that that looks. I have this little plant here, and I'm just going to tuck it in to hide the bottom of the plant and just have the top of the plant kind of sticking out there at the top. I have going to try to get in some more purple just to tie in that purple hexagon that I have there in the background. And I have this tab that I pulled up and it says living my best life. And I just thought it was perfect to go with the photo. It's just, his face is just priceless and he's just having the best time, just a little laying in the grass. So I thought that was great to add there at the top. I'll have another like a lavender tag down at the bottom, and it just says simple little things, and I'll tuck that down there at the bottom. And I kind of lift it up just a little bit, just to give it just so it's not laying flat on the layout. I just think it looks cute down there. And another piece of lavender to the page. I have this circle element that says enjoying the fresh air, which he definitely was. So I'm going to add this to the top, and then I will get another green circular element and add it to the left there of the layout, and that one says here and now. I love the colors in this collection. So I have a couple pops of green in there as well. I will get another pop of green on the right hand side here in a moment. I put a little tag that says this moment, and I kind of layer that in there. For the title, I just use the die cut that says amazing, and I place it down directly onto the photo. And then there's that other pop of green that I put there, and that one, like I said, it says this moment. And then I'm going to go through and add some enamel dots around the page. So you'll see I have the 3 points of green there that kind of go in a little bit of a triangle. And then I will do the enamel dots kind of in the same spots, just around, just kind of framing the photo. I don't usually stick to the rules of scrapbooking. Sometimes I do, trying to create like a triangle around the page. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't, but in this layout I did. I'm going to add my journaling, and I just used my We Are Memory Keepers typewriter, and I typed out Eli James taking some time to lay in the grass and enjoy the beautiful day. I typed it out, cut it into strips, and I will just place it down here at the bottom right of the layout. And I will eventually trim off that branding strip. I do keep it on there throughout the whole video, but I do end up trimming it off. And that pretty much finishes up the layout. I might add a few things in to finish it off, but I think the last thing I did was the enamel dots. So I will have some still shots for you guys here at the end, and I hope you will join us in this month's challenge. The sketch is really fun, and I would love to see your take on this sketch. It's a great chance to win one of the prizes this month, and I will make sure that I leave all the details linked down below so that you guys can check it out, and make sure you head on over to the Facebook group as well. Just getting these pieces stuck down here. And I like to use my tweezers when I'm using my journaling strips. They're so tiny. And I just get them stuck down with some wet adhesive. So here are some still shots, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful day, guys, and stay safe. Bye-bye.